Welcome to Blues Wireless TV. I'm Gabe Sanchez, and today we'll be learning how to take trace logs with the Notecard. With me today is my colleague, TJ Van Tol. Take it away, TJ.
Thanks, Gabe. I'm TJ. I work as a developer advocate here at Blues, and today I want to show you how to get a trace log from your Notecard. Now, a trace is a stream of messages that describe a Notecard's behavior, and a trace can be very powerful if you're trying to debug issues that you're having with your Notecard, especially if you're having trouble with network connectivity. Now, to generate the log, you'll need to have either a direct connection to your Notecard via USB or have an auxiliary serial connection. I'm going to show the USB path because it's the easiest and because I have my Notecard right here connected to a note carrier, which in this case is a note carrier AL, but the steps I'm going to show are the same regardless of which note carrier you have. So once you have your Notecard inserted into your note carrier, go ahead and connect to your laptop or whatever computer you're going to be using to debug this via a micro USB cable. And with that connection made, go ahead and head to your computer and open Google Chrome or a Chromium-based browser like Microsoft Edge, and head to dev.blues.io, which is the Blues Developer Hub. Once you're here, head to the Notecard Playground, which is this link in the top left corner. On the Playground, you can establish a direct serial connection to your Notecard and communicate with it right in your web browser. So if I hit this connect button, I can connect right to that note carrier that we connected to through a micro USB cable just a minute ago. And from there, I can issue commands directly to my Notecard. So for example, if you run a card.version command, you can access metadata about your device, such as its firmware version, which is helpful to include on any support requests you submit. For generating the trace log, you'll want to run another command named card.trace with the mode set to on. So I'll go ahead and blow up here a little bit so that you can see this really well. And we'll also make sure to drop this command in the comments or the descriptions of this video so you can easily just scroll there if you want something that's very easy to copy and paste. This command tells the Notecard to start a trace and to stream it over the serial connection as it performs actions, which essentially means you're just going to get a lot more information about what the device is doing as it's doing it. Now, once you have trace logging enabled, you want to perform whatever actions that you're trying to debug. For network connectivity issues, that's usually a hub.sync request. And as this runs, now that I have trace logging on, you'll see that I'm getting a whole bunch of information on what the Notecard is doing behind the scenes to establish a network connection. It's worth leaving the device connected for a bit after you've turned trace logging on, just to make sure you've given ample time to capture information that will help debug whatever issue you're having. For network-related issues, you'll see a message like modem off or sync end, indicating that a sync transaction is complete. When you're ready, go ahead and click this Save History button in the top right corner, which looks like a floppy disk, and which will download a full log with all of the trace messages your Notecard produced in the browser session. Although you're welcome to look through the trace log yourself, the messages can be fairly cryptic, so we recommend reaching out to Blues support to help figure out any problems you might be having. You can do so by emailing support@blues.com or by following the support links on dev.blues.io. It's worth noting that there can be sensitive information in these logs, so use some caution before you place them in a public place. With the log ready, you'll want to turn trace logging off by issuing that same card.trace command as before, but changing the mode to off so that you don't have to continuously deal with the verbose messages from your device. And with that, you're all set. One last note, although I showed how to generate a trace log in a web browser, you can also issue those same card.trace commands from the Notecard CLI, which is available for Windows, macOS, Linux, and really any serial terminal application. Hopefully you found this guide helpful, and if you do have any questions or you need help debugging an issue at all, feel free to reach out at our forum, which is available at discuss.blues.io.
Well, there you have it, folks. Trace logs with the Notecard made easy. And like TJ said, if you run into any trouble, get in touch at discuss.blues.io.